Let me go ahead.
Unless you want to say some things we have to edit out.
No, not unless you start yelling the N word or something.
No, I'm gonna
Which
save that for the end
you
of the
have been
month.
known to do when Mo's not around.
Jesus Christ. Fucking weirdos.
Oh, we have a Kill Tony regular coming on at the end of the month, so I'll save it for when he's on.
Who is that?
We're out on Rick Diaz.
Okay. No, I don't know that person.
He's a Spanish comedian, like from Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, so he won a golden ticket on Kill Tony, and then he battled Hans Kim for his regular ship and lost it.
So what's the whole Kill Tony thing? Explain it to me, because I could care less about that guy.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting to that point too. It's really leaving a bad taste in my mouth lately.
Yeah.
It's basically just a podcast where you commentate on bucket pulls, and there's regular comedians who are supposed to be like actual good comedians to like keep the energy in the room that perform every
Yeah.
episode, and they basically just make fun of everybody.
Yeah,
But
that's horrible.
it's just mean spirited. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's one thing. It's one thing to do that in the back of the club where we're all just comics making fun of the young comics, but don't
yeah.
broadcast that shit. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says some really horrible stuff about people, and too, like, to do good on that show, like, Will Loden, right?
Yes. Yes.
He was on just the other week, and
Yes.
his bit was awesome. Like, he had like a stellar, actually new bit too, not some of his best stuff.
Mhm.
And I thought he did fantastic, and no one in the room laughed. He got roasted for the duration of it, and they let him go early, but he still got asked to come back and perform at the mothership.
Okay.
Like, to do well on Kill Tony, you have to like say racial slurs and be
Yeah.
mean to people and do shit like that you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. I know they like that William.
William Montgomery.
Yeah, and he's somebody I actually picked up by the throat one time.
Jeez.
Nice. We've heard.
By the way, we
live,
are live. So
okay. I won't get too into what I was gonna say then, because I don't want to blow up this person's spot or whatever. But I have heard some things about William Montgomery that makes me believe you about that.
Yeah, he never mind. We won't go into that. I don't want to give him any more energy than he has already.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, we about ready to start this shindig.
I believe so.
All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Just drop that ass, bitch. It's open micers in the house. Pop that pussy with that open micers logo in your mouth. Jason with his bald ass head. Jacob looking in bed. It's open micers, bitch. Heard what I said. Drop that ass. Open micers in the house. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. Open micers in the house. Open micers is a mouse. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. The mic is now open.
That's right. The mic is now open. My name is Jason Robbins.
I'm Jacob Craig, and we're getting back at it after almost 2 weeks away. Almost 2 weeks not recording a podcast. Of course, you guys have been getting the episodes, but we haven't.
Two whole weeks without having to deal with Jacob. It was glorious.
I texted him every day. I texted him every single day because I missed him so much. I've missed doing this so much. And we are back here in 2024, and we are announcing our official guest of the year for 2023. And they are here with us now. Okay. This person beat out 5 or 4 other of the best guests of our entire year of 2023.
He beat off 4 other guests to be where he is.
He beat off 4 other guys. It's the one and only. How could it be anyone else? MoAlexander. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, my friends. Hello. Thank you. Hello. Thank you.
So how does it feel to be the big wiener of the guest of the year for the Open Micers podcast?
It feels like your theme song, just retarded as hell.
It is, man. It is.
I'm glad you're giving work to the mentally handicapped to write songs for your intros, because that was weird.
Yeah, I mean, he debatably is mentally handicapped too, I think.
I think so. I mean, that's one claw hammer to the back of the head on a Tuesday. I don't know what that was. I was like, what in the hell is going on?
So you do win some prizes for being
prizes.
our winner.
Yay.
Jacob will be sending you a lovely fresh rotisserie chicken, and you will win a T-shirt. You also win a T-shirt that says, "I was named Open Micers Guest of the Year, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt headed your way."
Okay, cool. You should put a rotisserie chicken on there.
Yeah, I'll put a rotisserie chicken with it.
I told him to do that, but he just has to go out of his way to not do anything I say.
You gotta have a rotisserie chicken. You got to show love to the rotisserie.
Show love to the tisserie, baby.
Yeah, but a big shout out to Jason Litter for the whole intro of the rotisserie chicken joke.
Yeah,
and that's because I don't think this would have been a rotisserie chicken if Jason hadn't done that. Done that line when you were like, I caught a bird yesterday. And it was, what, a rotisserie chicken? Bam! Oh,
yeah. He definitely gave us a new meme to stand on. We finally got to retire the yoked meme and bring in the rotisserie chicken era. Thanks
you know how many times I have been awake at like 3:00 in the morning and just texted him laughing about that damn rotisserie chicken line.
It's still one of my.
That was just a brilliant fucking line. That was brilliant. That was great timing. You hurt me. You hurt everybody. Beautiful, brother. Thank you.
It was by far one of the greatest moments of the show ever.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I think if we were giving out multiple awards, which we plan on doing next year, that would have won best moment of 2023, I think.
It deserves it. I'm being serious. I'm not going to ever take anything away from that one line because it hurt me. So, yes.
And I do have a clip of it, so anybody listening to this, if you're new to the podcast, just go to our TikTok at OpenMicersPodcast and go to that clip. It's right there in our archives, and it's one of the greatest clips of all time.
Yeah, I came across it accidentally on TikTok and couldn't stop laughing again. It was great.
This is how I know Jason's old, trying to turn people onto a clip of the podcast by telling them, just go to our TikTok, just go through our archives and just find the specific moment we're talking about.
Hey,
archives.
Tell these people, don't be lazy. Go if you want to find out, go look it up.
Yeah, look it up. You should share it on your YouTube page too.
Oh, it's there. It's in the Open Micers playlist.
Then they can just find it where they're listening to this at if they're watching on the YouTube.
Yeah, but what if they're just listening? You know this is an audio podcast too, you dumb shit.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what this is. Mo, what does this award mean to you, buddy? What does it mean to, at this point, be the greatest guest in Open Micers history? You are a man. You are standing on your own mountain. What does this mean to you, Mo?
It means a lot to me, honestly. It means that I got to beat out some of my good friends in comedy once again and just go nee. That's what I get to do. That makes me so happy. So yeah, because who that beat out on this thing?
So you beat out a lot of people because in determining this, me and Jason handpicked 4 of you, and then the 5th deciding, last nominee got voted on by the general public. So technically you beat out a whole host of people. Directly, you beat out the likes of Sam Talent.
There we go. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear.
All you need to hear right there.
That's all I need to hear.
And the final voting was decided on by our Patreon community. So I mean, far and away, I feel like Sam Talent was the favorite episode of the general listener of our podcast. But our Patreon members have been listening, a lot of them since episode 1. And they said, no, you know what? MoAlexander has to win this award. It was a unanimous slaughter of a victory. No one else got a single vote.
I would like to show love to all my Patreon people on your account. And if you all show up in Memphis in the next day or 2, I'll give you some rotisserie chicken.
Awesome.
Cut them off a slice. Dude. And what's insane, too, is, your other nominees, I will say besides Sam Talent, because I don't think that he even realized he was nominated for this.
Right.
Wally Phelps shared it and said, I think Mo deserves this, but I'm sharing it anyways. And Jason Leonard and Tyler Arsenault both signed up for our Patreon in order to get a vote, joking that they're going to vote for themselves, and then both still voted for you. Like,
Classy guys, classy acts, classy human beings. And I make fun of Sam. I love Sam Talent. He's a good friend of mine. He's the reason. He's the reason we have the uppity Negro wine story.
yeah.
And he's like a brother to me. I love Sam to death. It's just funny when we end up working together sometime because it's like, do I have to follow him? Does he have to follow me? We don't want to follow each other because each other destroy the room in front of each other and it leaves just a mess on the floor. It's great. I love
See,
Sam.
also on the Sam Talent episode, we were talking about you, which generated another clip/meme of
because he was up there like, Mo was just eating the wings. Motherfucker was like 8 wings. You had made it sound like I had like a 40-piece basket of wings in front of me.
You were mowing through those wings, Mo. That's probably how you got your name.
It was 8 wings.
Mowing through wings, Alexander.
You're so stupid. I love you so much. I'd also like to give y'all a shout out real quick for opening for me last month in Pensacola and not sucking.
Dude, that was
Thank
a freaking blast, man. Dude, thank you so much for letting us do that.
That was so much fun. That was such a fun show. You remember Titties?
Titties?
The chick I called Titties in the front in like the third row
with the red dress on.
With the red dress on, yeah. She reached out to me later on that weekend. She was like, I was at your show Friday night, and let me just show, no one ever makes fun of me, and I'm so happy you did, and I'm a city council member, and I want to bring you back for another show. I'm like, wait, you city council? Holy crap. I'm in trouble now.
That's another flex. That should be considered a credit if a city councilman says, hey, we want this person back for a comedy show.
Seriously,
So see, when she's running...
When
she's running for re-election on her billboards, it just needs to say titties. MoAlexander.
If I go back and do a gig for her, I'm going to say that to her right there. I'm a new campaign manager. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say on the billboard. MoAlexander endorses titties.
I mean, she'll win. She has something that none of the other council people have.
For real.
Titties.
A dress to defy gravity.
We thought it was only a theory until now. This
exactly. Like she just proved string theory by not having any.
But no, that show was awesome, man. And I think anyone that bought a ticket to that show was in for something too, because being a part of shows like that bums me out even more about like just kind of being stuck in the area that we're in, because anyone on that show, if they went on a show like Kill Tony, or if they went out to and really grinded in the mics in Austin or wherever big comedy's happening, like they would be successful because it was some of the funniest people and some of the funniest comedy I think I've been a part of maybe in my entire career.
Oh, y'all were great. The whole show was great. Delicia was great. I can't remember the other girl's name. What was
Sarah Van Amberg?
Sarah Lamb, right? Yeah. She's awesome too. And she's a weirdo. I really like her. She's a real weirdo.
She is very
She's
strange.
A real weirdo. She's the right kind of people. She was like selling, what was her merch? She was selling crocheted Pokemon dolls. I'm like, you rock. Yeah. Okay.
I almost bought the crochet cheeseburger she had on the table there. Like, that actually
you
looks
should
good.
have. That's awesome. Who crochets a cheeseburger?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I need that. Next, we got to have another show with her. That way I can go ahead and buy that crochet cheeseburger from her.
I agree. I definitely agree. I'll work with any of you weirdos anytime.
That's actually going to be the title of my album, Crochet Cheeseburger. Eat your heart out, Andrew Santino.
I like that. Nice work.
But no, that was an awesome show for sure, man. I mean, any chance that we get to open for you is always so much fun. And, that's probably the biggest venue me or Jason have ever been thankful enough to do. That room, Vinyl Music Hall, is just absolutely outstanding for comedy.
Yeah, it is. It's a great room. and the crowd we got that night were so much fun. You remember the old black guy in the front row?
Yeah.
Those two had me cackling after the show. After even, they were just great people. They were just
Really?
great. Yeah, they were cool people, man. I had so much fun that night.
Yeah, I know during my set, I was doing just a little bit of crowd work here and there whenever I noticed something in the crowd. I remember I said something that made that guy laugh really, really hard. Like while no one else was really laughing because it wasn't like
Yeah.
really a punchline.
Yeah,
And I pointed at him, I said, "That's my daddy."
you did.
And,
You
and
did.
he said,
You
and
actually
he
did
said,
do that.
"Yes, I am."
That happened.
He just
That
admitted to
happened.
being my father.
That happened, and it was hilarious when he did it too. Because they were there to have fun. They didn't care about anything else. Those two, him and his wife, were there to have a good time, and they did. That's
Apparently,
what
they
I
were
love
there to
about doing
adopt
comedy.
a little white boy.
I know they're going to adopt you right there. You know, you are fatherless, so
Yeah. What? You're pretty much my daddy, MoAlexander. We've established that.
yeah, I know, I know.
But when can I say it?
What?
Yeah.
When can you say what? You can't ever say the N word. No, you cannot.
Oh man. I thought I was gonna get a sneaky little public pass there for a minute.
No, not doing it. Sorry.
While someone's
No.
trying to beat me up outside a bar, I'm gonna be like, "No, let me queue up this episode of my podcast."
We had an open micer in Memphis one time who got banned from doing shows. He got banned from the club because he kept saying the N word. He was this old racist white guy. And the best thing was the final night, the final straw was he walked on stage with a micro cassette recorder, and he wouldn't say it, but he'd play Chris Rock saying it every time he wanted to say it.
That's actually
That's
kind of
honestly
ingenious.
hilarious.
It's honestly horrible, and I'm just like, you asshole. What's so funny that you've been doing the same set for 7 years at this open mic, and this is the funniest thing you've ever done, and you're technically stealing Chris Rock.
That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Who was it? Someone had a bit where
Who would have known old racists would just be ingenious in ways like that?
He was such a weird dude. Such a weird dude.
So someone had a bit, or maybe it was a sketch or something, where they brought up kind of like, you know, the anger translator from Key and Peele,
Oh,
Yeah.
but it was a white guy, and they brought up like a black comic to say it anytime that they wanted to say it.
I saw that. I saw a sketch of that. That's a sketch. I saw that, and I don't even know those guys' names. I don't know who. I think that was from like Just for Laughs or one of the Canadian festivals. But
Okay.
I saw that. I saw that sketch, and I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. But yeah, the funniest thing ever I saw was a tape deck was Chad Daniels. You know him?
Yeah.
Minneapolis comic. He this was like 20 years ago, and we were all hanging out with Stanhope and myself, a couple other people, and Chad's on stage, and he's eating a hot dog, and he's doing his set from the cassette recorder. Okay, he's just eating a hot dog on stage and has the micro cassette recorder in the microphone doing his act. And another dude in the audience had another cassette recorder and started heckling him from the cassette recorder in the audience. And then Chad sped through his tape to his heckler lines to answer the guy in the audience. I'm like, y'all are stupid. Y'all are fucking stupid. How much planning did this have to do with? Y'all are idiots. I love you both.
Man, Mo's been doing comedy so long that cassette recorders were just easy to find.
I can't even remember the last time I saw like a cassette recorder, the mini ones, the little mini cassette recorders.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was early 2000s. Yeah.
Wow.
See, I'm a product of the early 2000s. I don't think I've ever seen a cassette recorder in person before.
Oh wow, wow. Yeah, we all used to carry them. We all did. We did.
Yeah, no, I remember. I think the oldest piece of technology I remember is my dad used to have this giant camera that you could stick a VHS tape in, and then you'd record it, and it would burn onto the VHS tape.
Oh my God, that's old.
Yeah,
That is old.
every Christmas it would be him with the giant over the shoulder Like
Did was it the one? Was it the one that had like the suitcase with it, where the actual recording device was?
My uncle had one like that,
No.
where it had the big,
You know what I'm talking about?
pack
That
on the side. Yeah.
Yep. It was basically the whole. They actually made one. They actually had the whole VCR unit, and it was just a cord up to the camera.
Yeah.
So you could. It was so stupid. It was like 50 pounds.
And that just goes to show Jacob's never dealt with that technology before, because he just said burned to a VHS tape.
I know. I didn't want to even talk about that, but he said burned to VHS tapes.
I don't know. I grew up with VHS tapes, man.
You didn't burn anything unless you set the house on fire.
No, I mean, he burned CDs.
Yeah.
Right.
You just record to a VHS tape. You just record to it.
Recorded to tape.
Yes.
Okay. Whatever, man. I don't know. I remember when I was 14, so 2014, okay. I was a freshman in high school, and I was dating a super senior at the time who was like 19.
Wait, what's a super senior?
A senior who failed.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So maybe a not so super senior, but we were dating.
I thought you were talking about an 80-year-old or something. You were going out the hair netted cafeteria lady. She's a super senior. She gets discounts everywhere.
No. I was dating like a 18, 19-year-old at the time, and so
you were 14.
Yeah, I had some game back then. All right.
I won't prove it. This sounds like one of those stories that you get from like a news. Yeah, but I have a girlfriend. She doesn't live here. She lives in France. She's a super senior in France.
The proof's in the teenage pregnancy, Mo. That's all the proof that you need.
Oh, God.
But anyways, Valentine's Day was coming up, and I knew that she was getting me like a lot of like stuff that she could buy because she was like 18, 19, and I was 14, and my mom didn't want to give me any money for Valentine's Day. So because she didn't even approve of what was happening. Obviously.
She was a super senior because she failed every grade like twice, and that's why she was dating Jacob.
You really interrupted me for that week of a punchline, dude. Let me finish the story, okay? This isn't a rotisserie chicken moment here. So, this isn't even going to be a big payoff now. Anyways, I couldn't afford to get her anything, so I remembered that I went on my family's dial-up computer that we still had, and I burned her like a CD mixtape, like telling her about how I felt about her with all the songs that I liked. And so she got me this bag with all this candy and all this stuff in it. And I gave her a mixtape on a CD-ROM. And yeah, we weren't together after that. Because it was 2014.
You had dial-up in 2014?
Yes, sir.
Your parents just wouldn't let those AOL discs go, would they?
Have you ever?
We got 5 billion hours for free here.
You've never seen where Jacob lives. He's lucky he has electricity where he lives.
Dude, I'm lucky to be alive.
I have never been. I keep hearing about tire fires and barbecues, but I don't know anything where you live. I have all I know about tire fires and barbecue. That's all I know.
We're heating our barbecue over the local tire fire.
That's the best tasting cancer I'm ever going to get.
No, it wasn't AOL discs either. It was what was it? Hotmail? It was Hotmail or something like that.
No, it was not. You had like Microsoft dial-up in 2014?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, I haven't had dial-up since like 1996.
Yeah, I basically grew up in the 90s just being poor in the South.
You weren't even alive in the 90s.
You weren't alive in the 90s.
I know, but I practically grew up in the 90s just from being poor because I had VHS tapes and dial-up internet and no friends.
Yeah, you're on dial-up. You're dating super seniors, getting a senior discount at Dairy Queen. Like, what is happening with you? Wait.
She broke it with you because you gave her a mixtape, basically a mix.
That
A
amongst
mixed
other
tea.
things, yeah.
What was on it? We got to know what was on that
I
tape.
need to know what you put on this
Oh
disc.
my god. I put on there
Like the theme to Animaniacs.
I put on there I Want You Bad by The Offspring.
Well, there's your first mistake.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't even remember all the other songs. It was some cheesy stuff on there too. I think Jesse's Girl was on there.
Oh Lord.
How you gonna get music even older than both of y'all combined?
Maybe not with her combined. She was pretty old at the time.
18 and oh my god. I mean, she was born in 1996. That's still 15 years too old for that song.
Good quick math. I couldn't do that in my head that easy.
I'm brilliant.
Maybe I'm just not.
That too. It's not mutually exclusive. They both could be true.
Yeah. And I know growing up too, we couldn't get internet out where I was because no one would come down that road to set up fiber optic cable. So we had this
like
guy.
Serial killers live out there.
Yeah.
Where do you live again? What's the name of the place you live again?
Van Cleve.
Van Cleve,
Yes.
Mississippi.
Yes. Van Cleve, Mississippi.
And it's
The next
exactly
time I come
like
to
you
Mississippi-
picture it. Whatever you're picturing in your head, Mo, that's exactly it.
It's probably worse than what I was picturing.
I just pictured Boss Hogg from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, there's a few guys there that look like that.
Yeah.
But I remember no one would come down our road to set up internet too. So we had this guy who had this company where he would give you internet coverage for like $50 a month, but he ended his coverage with us because he had made a deal with someone down the road that he would give them free internet if he could just put his satellite on their property, and they chopped his satellite down with an axe.
What?
Yeah, they got tired of like messing with him or something, and they chopped the satellite down with an axe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm not coming to visit you.
You don't want to, man.
Dude,
you really don't
yeah,
want
Mo, trust me, when you're driving out there, you're driving in the woods for so long. You're just like, nobody in their right mind would live out here. Why would anybody live out here?
Because we have a Pizza Hut, Jason.
Yeah, they have those in the city too.
Yeah.
But we have a Pizza Hut and a Subway. And
Probably in the same
Wards.
building. In the same building.
No, but they are adjacent to each other. They're perpendicular.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's in the same building with the local dentist.
All right, this is getting weird.
Mo, have you ever been to
Have you-
Wards?
What?
Wards?
What's Ward?
It's a fast food restaurant.
No, I've never been to awards.
Hmm.
I've never heard of awards.
I will
It's-
say they have delicious root beer.
Yeah, I was about to
Okay.
say it's one of the only like fast food joints that still do a frosted mug root beer.
Okay, now I might have to go there.
Hmm.
I am
Yeah.
a big root beer connoisseur.
But the food sucks balls.
That's fine as long as they got good root beer. That's all I'm there for.
That root beer is what keeps them afloat. Like seriously, like they.
Afloat.
Ba-dum-bums.
Root beer afloat.
But seriously, like that whole franchise should have been buried like decades ago. But that root beer is what keeps them going. Seriously, it's
Okay.
really good.
I've never heard. I mean, is it only in Van Cleve, Mississippi? I've never heard of it.
Where else is there one?
Actually, there's another one in Long Beach and also in Hattiesburg, or right outside of Hattiesburg.
All right,
Hold
the
on.
next time I have to drive through Hattiesburg, which is like 2 months from now, I will stop and look for awards and say, "Let me have your best root beer."
But don't go through the drive-through. You got to go inside, get the frosty mug, because if you try to go through the drive-through, their megaphone, like they actually have a megaphone like hooked up to their drive-through thing, and you can't understand a word they're saying. Like you go through there and all you hear is, "Can I get a root beer and a cheeseburger. I guess I'll just
We
drive
just
around
got dial up. We can't understand anything you said. We just got dial up.
now.
So I looked up the Ward's Wikipedia page for us, boys, because this is
Awesome.
content. This is good Ward's content.
Okay.
Even though it was founded in New Orleans, there are now currently 38 Ward's locations in the entire world, and they are all in central or southern Mississippi.
Wow.
They're only here.
Okay.
I had no clue about this. I thought they were everywhere. It's in
Nope.
like small, crappy little towns.
In Mississippi. Nope, never even heard of one, but next time I'm in the area, I will definitely try awards, and I won't go to the drive-thru. I will go inside and say, give me my frosted root beer mug, motherfucker. That's what I
Yeah,
do.
that's how you do it.
That's right.
I'm going to feel guilty when Mo gets shot in awards.
Over a frosty mug root beer.
Over a
Yes, you
frosted
will.
mug root beer.
Yeah, you will.
The lady with no teeth working the counter be like, what'd you just say to me?
Oh, God. Ugh. You really need to get out of that area of the country.
Yeah,
I know, dude.
yeah, we know.
Okay.
We're going to try to get out to Austin. Jason might be moving to Austin.
That's too expensive right now because Rogan brought all his people to Austin. No, no, he didn't bring the person, but they were like, we must follow our leader, and all ended up in Austin. So,
Yeah.
the price of everything is shot up down there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Austin's a great comedy town, or it used to be. I'm not sure right now. I mean, I was there in November for the Altercation Fest. We had a blast. But I mean, Jason was there. We got Jason Leonard was there. We had a real fun time. But I mean, I really enjoy Austin when I'm down there. I really have a good time. I haven't done the mothership yet, and I'm not sure if I actually want to. But whatever.
I almost moved out there in like 2018.
Yeah.
I had some stuff lined up, but then everything just kind of fell apart, like marriage wise and all that. So I didn't happen.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go out there.
I got you.
Yeah, I kind of want to just couch surf out there and just kind of like do the shows around town for a little bit and see what it's like.
The next time they do Altercation, which is November next year, you guys should go, even if you don't get in, just to go hang out and network and meet some comics you don't know. It's a great festival.
Yeah, we're going to submit this year for sure.
Definitely.
Good.
So we usually do, and you don't even know about this either, Jacob. Mo, do you know about our headliners episodes?
I don't think so.
Well, we usually just go through like the weirdest headlines that we can find on the web, and that's where we found that little Boosie story last time. Well, when you were on, we were talking about the what do you call it? The breakfast potatoes.
Yeah, the Waffle House breakfast potato.
We got that story. Well, I got another little Boosie story for you guys.
Okay. Let's go, dude.
This is from blackenterprise.com. Boosie walks out of the Color Purple screening for being a gay love story. Boosie is not having it with the inclusive narrative found in the Color Purple. His tweet was, I had to walk out this Color Purple movie, apostrophe, and two other older couples walked out also, close apostrophe, because I had my little girls with me and it seemed like a rainbow emoji love story. Good acting, but whoever wrote the script is pushing the narrative hard. As a parent, I will not let my little girl... let me see the rest of it here. But that's basically... Yeah, he walked out because... Oh, he said, I will not let my little girl watch this film. Check.
But did he crip walk out?
I'm sure he made a scene. And Mo, I know that this is a nasty stereotype, but Boosie strikes me as the person that would just talk on the phone during the whole movie.
Well, not with little girls there. They wouldn't do that.
He definitely would, though, dude. Come on.
No.
I
Without
feel like
them, yes. Without them, yes, but not the little girls.
I don't know.
I have not seen the new version of The Color Purple. I don't know what it's about. So all I know is that he hates gay people, so he'd hate the new Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of things that Boosie would hate. I don't think he would be great like with the old Doctor Who either.
Probably not. Probably not.
I love the new Doctor Who. I watched that the episode with the new Doctor the other night. I was all in.
Yep, me too. I'm all in for the Doctor Who episodes.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. It took me like 5 hours to figure out how to say his name.
Yeah.
The guy who plays him is Shuchi Goa.
Yeah.
But how the hell you get Shooty with an NC at your name?
I
What
know.
the hell? But apparently he's you know where he's from? He's Rwandan and Irish.
That's a weird combination.
Yes, it is.
Guy can rock a kilt though, man.
He lives in Ireland, so he is Rwandan Irish.
Guy can rock a kilt though, man. He was rocking that kilt in the episode.
Yeah, I can't rock a kilt too hard. They don't. My legs don't look good in them.
Jacob, you should wear a kilt.
I should, dude. It'd be way easier than wearing pants.
Yeah, it would.
I'm getting to the weight now, dude, where I don't have a single good pair of pants. They're all either too tight or fall right off my butt. There's no in between. I don't have a good pair of pants. I really don't have a good shirt either. I got like 2 good shirts left.
Do they still have those shows like on MTV where they get to make over somebody? We gotta submit Jacob to get made over somebody. Oh, what's that show? Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. We gotta get him on that show. We gotta get that's still on. That's on Netflix now. We gotta get him on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy because it's like, hey, he's a chubby white guy from the backwoods of Mississippi. He has his teeth and he has some Ward's root beer. Let's get it up for Jacob Craig and get him to look like an actual human being.
Still has dial-up internet and lives out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, right now, Jacob, you look like you should be answering phones for a hospital.
It looks like you should be cleaning bedpans at the hospital. What are you talking about?
He does. He looks like an orderly right now. He looks like he's wearing scrubs.
I'm not. It's a shirt with all the Nickelodeon cartoon characters on it.
Hey, you can have Nickelodeon scrubs. I've seen them.
That's funny, man. I feel like Boosie should be Doctor Who. No.
No. Why
not?
No.
Come on,
no,
man.
I do not need to see gangster rap Doctor Who. I don't need to see that in my life. I don't need to see it.
But how many of Doctor Who's problems could have been solved with just a well-placed Glock? If he just had a gun.
He has
you know
the
where you
sonic
can put Boosie?
screwdriver.
Okay, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to tell you where you can put Boosie. You
Okay.
can put Boosie in Star Trek. That would work.
Yeah. You just have to make sure to trade out the gun for like a fake gun. Because
I think
Boosie would probably be like trying to shoot people for real.
If there's any Star Trek people there, you can have little Boosie you can have Boosie as Q. You can have he just pops into your world every now and then, says some real fucked up shit, changes some shit around, and then flights off and just goes away. That's all it is. That's what he did. That's what Boosie is right there.
He just pops in.
He just pops in and
It's
says
like, I endorse crack, and then pops back out.
He's like crack, 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 crack. Thank y'all. Good night.
That's a real thing that he said. Have y'all seen that interview?
No. What did he say?
He like endorsed crack cocaine.
For what? President? What are you talking about?
No, because he was talking about the fentanyl stuff, and he's like, you know, cracks. How many crackheads you know that have been around for 16 years, and then they touch fentanyl once and they're dead? Crack ain't killing people like that. So I'm endorsing crack. Just smoke crack. Don't do that fentanyl.
Well, I have another Boosie headline here for you guys.
Okay.
This one's legendary right here. From allhiphop.com. Boosie badass concerned over son Tootie Raw smoking. Quote, he gonna turn into a weed plant.
Wait, say that again.
You're gonna turn into a what?
Quote, he gonna turn into a weed plant.
Wait, what's his son's name?
Tootie Raw.
Tootie Raw.
I don't even know what to say to that.
The quote is, he gonna turn into a weed plant. Boosie commented, he a weed plant with shoes on. Everything revolves around smoking.
First of all, how old is his son?
I don't know. How old is Boosie? I thought he was like 25.
I thought
Dude,
he was
no.
at least 25. What? How old is his? Does he have an adult son that smokes weed?
Y'all, Boosie is not 25.
Let me look up.
I
Have y'all
don't know
seen
how
a
old he
picture of
is.
this man? He's
I have no-
pushing 50, isn't he?
How old? Look, go ahead and hit Wikipedia.
He's
for me, Jacob.
41.
He's 41, so he has an adult son who said he looks like a grown weed plant with
Tootie
shoes on.
Raw was born August 6, 2003, so he's 20 years old.
He's 20.
Booty raw.
Oh my god.
That's how I like to make love.
In 2D.
Tootie raw.
Oh, that's how
Jacob makes love.
That's
Jacob
how,
makes love with two line segments.
Jacob loves his 2D Raw with his rotisserie chicken. That's how he makes love to the rotisserie chicken.
Dude, if that is not your album cover, something's wrong with your life. Just you sitting there with the rotisserie chicken in your hand with the words 2D Raw on you. Just in a lawn chair in your front yard with a cable wire sticking up out of the ground.
Yeah, I can take that picture at home too.
I know you can. That's the problem. Tell your mom to stop fucking that dude and have her hold the camera for you. How's your mom doing? Is she still seeing that dude?
Yeah, she is.
Dude,
He's still living off scratch-off tickets?
this
Probably.
dude, Boosie, is a treasure trove of weird headlines. Here's another one from rollingout.com. Boosie finds a way to make his Christmas tree white. Let's see. Rapper
Crack
Boosie
cocaine.
has taken home the prize for holiday shenanigans this year after sharing the process of putting up his Christmas tree on social media. He refused to pay the $5,000 price tag for professional service, and determined to achieve the desired effect himself, he took matters into his own hands. In a video shared on Instagram, he can be seen bouncing from couch to couch using a fire extinguisher to give his Christmas tree a frosted effect.
Does he not know he can buy white Christmas trees?
You can just buy that shit in the can.
Fire extinguished the Christmas tree.
It's like
I would
$1.50
honestly
a can to frost your Christmas tree.
I would honestly like to say which eye let you know you're about to have a stroke. Which one is it, the left or right? What's
It's
happening?
the left one, I think.
He's bouncing around on couches with a fire extinguisher trying to make his tree white.
We have to get this dude on the show. We have to.
Yes.
We
and
have
you
to raise
have me on
$4,000 real quick, dude.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
Mo, you probably don't. It didn't occur to me that you don't really know anything about Boozy Badass. You know, he will do like any interview for $4,000, right?
I did not know that at all. No, I did not know that at all.
So he's sitting down with freaking Vlad TV, who's like this big hip hop like YouTube influencer guy, and telling him like this person killed this person and like all this crap for $4,000.
So he's snitching up for $4,000?
Yeah, dude. He was like, back in the day, this person had beef with this, and just telling all the secrets for $4,000. Something to that effect.
Okay, I was about to say that's not the right price because he couldn't even
It
round
might not be.
He couldn't even round it up to a nice uneven $5,000. He was like, "Let me have $4,000, and I'll tell you everything."
I did hear that number from somebody, but he's also said that he basically lives off of his Vlad TV money. Like that's like enough for him to live for a year.
Hello. Wait. Say that again. You broke up on me.
So he's also said that he like basically lives off of his Vlad TV money. That like he makes enough to survive for a year off of those interviews. He does like 4 a year.
I don't understand this at all. I don't.
I mean, they probably get crazy numbers.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably it. That has to be it because if he's putting them on his YouTube channel, that's gonna get him like 100 million hits on everybody. Because everybody want to see him jump up and down on the couch while he's spraying fire extinguisher on his Christmas tree. I would watch that. I'm like, I can't believe this is real.
Yeah, dude.
Why
I
did
mean,
Yeah, but going
he
on
needs his
other.
own reality. He needs his own reality show.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he does for sure.
Boosie Badass is the Flavor 2024.
Yeah, but I mean, is $5,000 enough money to go on a show airing out everybody's dirty laundry? Because that shit'll get you killed. I mean,
It will.
You know, like, is that
Yeah.
enough money to really risk getting shot over?
But I mean,
No,
what
it's
else is he
not.
gonna do? Because music isn't doing it for him anymore.
I know they finally let him on the that 50 that MTV 50-year MTV art rap thing or CBS rap thing. Let him on that. But has he done anything in the past few years?
Not really. I mean, he might be putting out music, but no one knows about it.
He's doing the Wipe Me Down remix 2024.
Maybe. His new hit single "Breakfast Potato" coming out.
I saw Santa glistening the Christmas tree.
Oh, man.
We better leave him alone. I am not gangster enough to deal with his for that. I am not trying to get rappers after comedians.
It's all right. I don't think he's gonna come back through here to get to us. He came to Biloxi, and oh my god, Mo doesn't know about this, dude. Okay,
What?
so he came to the mall here in Biloxi, right?
Okay.
And he did a little shopping, and he
Okay.
started going to all these stores and getting stuff and like handing them to his guys or whatever, and be like, "I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that," and then doesn't pay for it when he leaves the store. He said he's
What?
going to pay for it all before he leaves the mall. So he's going to all the stores and the malls and grabbing random stuff and walking around with it.
Does he think he's Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson can get away with that, okay? Because everybody knew Michael Jackson. You can't be Boosie Badass and do that. They just think there's a little crackhead running around stealing stuff on the store. He got 15 people with him.
Yeah. So the cops arrested him and they kept his jewelry and bought new police cars with it.
Oh my God.
I think we did talk
Yeah,
about
dude.
this last time Mo was on.
But
No.
that's horrible, dude. That they bought new police cars with this stuff.
Yeah, dude. They literally did.
That is not legal in any way possible. They can't be legal.
It doesn't have to be legal. It's Mississippi. Boosie ain't ever coming through here again, dude. He needs consent to come to my town. We're protected, boy. I'll call the cops on you so fast.
They'll show up and hey, Boosie, look what you bought us.
Yeah, they'll arrest you in your cop car that you bought.
Yeah. he
How
funded
shitty would
about
that be?
half a dozen new cruisers.
How shitty would that be to be thrown in the back of a car? Hey, man, you could have at least splurged for the leather seats. This is some bullshit.
Because don't they have like bumper stickers on them that say like this cruiser paid for by Little Boosie or something like that?
When it happened, one of them put it on there as like a troll. Yeah. Like one of the cruisers put a bumper sticker on it that said paid for by Lil Boosie jewelry or something like that.
I swear, that cannot be legal. That just cannot be legal. That cannot be legal.
It's not, but who's going to stop him? Not Boosie. He ain't going to do nothing.
He needs to hire a better legal team.
Well, there was a front page story the other day on our local newspaper, the Sun Herald. It said something like, who investigates the sheriff of Mississippi? And because like there's nobody to investigate the shit that the sheriff's department does. And one of the things they talked about in the article was they have a recording of the sheriff. The deputies were chasing down somebody, and the sheriff said, "Pull him over and beat his ass."
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, he straight up told him just like pull him over and beat the shit out of him.
That's so bad.
Holy crap.
That's
I don't think our
Mississippi.
guys have body cams either.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think I've done my last show in Mississippi.
Be careful coming to Mississippi, Mo.
I think I'm done. I'm okay. I'm not even going to shop at Sam's Club in Mississippi anymore. Screw that. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, the old sheriff was running for office here for a minute, and he went through a scandal while he was sheriff for accepting favors from women to let him off of tickets. So he would start like pulling over the same women over and over again.
Now, ma'am, you know how fast you're going to be blowing?
Ma'am, do you know
Ma'am, I
why?
think you blew through that traffic stop since you like blowing so much. Get over here.
Ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over?
Christ.
That's funny,
Mississippi,
man.
I swear to God, is like, and people always joke about it's still in the 50s. No, that's still in like the 1600s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the
pretty much.
1600 with technology of the 80s.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. I mean, it's pretty much just the Wild West here. Like, there's no law enforcement. It's just kind of whatever happens.
We get off this topic before somebody, when the cops watch this show, it's like,
Yeah.
let me find when MoAlexander's coming back through Mississippi.
That's okay, Mo. No one listens to this show.
Yeah.
This rear view mirror provided by MoAlexander.
This what do they call those little this air freshener provided by
Air freshener.
we pull over MoAlexander and he had $2 in his wallet.
Exactly. We gave him some cash. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, man.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I went to Mississippi and they beat my ass and gave me $20 and told me to go on my way.
Exactly.
They said send Kevin Hart a message.
Oh man. So Mo, what do you got as far as shows and everything coming up? What you been doing lately?
This week I'm in let's see where I am, Jackson, Tennessee, a little club called 731. 2 weeks from now I am at the Denver Comedy Lounge, and then I got a bunch of these don't tell shows I can't really talk about popping up because I'm trying to work out a new hour right now, so I'm just doing a lot of those little shows to have fun because I only got to do like 20-30 minutes, and the new stuff is fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. What are your big plans for 2024?
One of my big plans is I'll be dead honest. One of my biggest plans for 2024 is I am going to get on either Fallon or Kimmel. I don't care. They're both named Jimmy, so it don't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
Awesome, man.
That's what I'm trying to do by October, November 2024. Trying to get on Fallon. I gotta go deal with a bunch of bullshit and rewrite a couple jokes so I can do them on TV. But that's my goal for this year.
Have you ever met the booker for the Tonight Show?
No, I knew the old one, but I don't know the new one now. I don't know that, but I have a friend who used to also know. I also have a friend who worked as a writer for that show, so I'm gonna get with him and see what I can get done.
I was going to say, don't you know Ariel Elias? Wouldn't she have the booker's information for the Tonight Show?
She would have it for Kimmel.
Yeah.
Ariel Elias? Wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have that info. I was like, wait a minute, what? Huh? You stood me for a minute. They were like, yes, I do. Well, yeah, okay, good. Thanks for letting me know that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for letting me know that, because I would like to do either one of those shows, Kimmel or Fallon. Either one, I don't care.
Heck yeah. We should just go the Ariel Elias route and we'll stage it to where like I say something racist and throw a high noon at your head and then it'll be this big thing. And then you'll get to do all of them.
That was so funny. I mean, that was so it's going to happen anyway. Somebody's going to throw something in my head eventually. I don't doubt that because I say all the same kind of horrible stuff that she does,
It's going to be a not a raccoon. What the fucking
possum?
Possum.
Possum.
You're gonna throw a
No,
possum
don't throw a possum
at
at me. That'd be weird. They have little grippy hands.
Whip it around by the tail. Throw it up on stage.
Ever tell you about my superhero character, the hedgehog?
No. Oh yeah. You did. I think so.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm a dude with a trench coat with a bunch of trained hedgehogs in my pocket, and I just throw them out at people, and they're like ninja stars, and they open up and just grab on your face. It's great.
We got to make that move. You got to make it, Mo, so we can go get that pitched, and I'll direct it for you. We star in you.
Right.
You can direct it.
I'm gonna go to PetSmart tomorrow, see if they let me borrow like 45 hedgehogs.
Just walk into the office at like 20th Century Fox and just start throwing hedgehogs at people.
And they'll mistake me for little Boosie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Little Boosie, little big Boosie walked in and just started throwing hedgehogs at people.
God,
We
that
had to wipe
dude.
them down.
It's amazing. Every time that you just look that dude up on Google, there's like 5 different stories of some bullshit he did. It's awesome.
It's hilarious because apparently I think he really is like the rapper version of Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Cat Williams always in trouble for some shit. Like, remember that he wrestled a kid?
Yeah.
No, when did this happen?
You never saw that? There's a video of him talking shit to a 12-year-old, and the 12-year-old was a wrestler and had him on the ground. And you gotta find this video. It's hilarious. He got his ass beat by a 12-year-old kid. And he's like, let me go. I'll stop playing with your ass. He had him in like some kind of hammer lock or some shit, some kind of jujitsu move. And dude, it's hilarious. You gotta find that video. Seriously.
Little
That's
Boosie
funny,
makes me. He's like a low-level Batman villain.
Yeah.
Like, not enough to really get Batman's attention, but one of these days he's going to pull something off that Batman's going to come out of the shadows and get him.
It wouldn't even be Batman. It'd be like something like, Owl Dude. You know how they got those knockoff characters at like
Yeah.
Kmart or whatever, one of those stores, like the cheap ass like Dollar Tree or something. It's not Batman because they don't have that kind of money, but it's Owl Dude and his villain, the Bootsy Badass.
His plan is to just dose the entire city with crack cocaine to get fentanyl off the streets.
I'm a good person. I ain't giving nobody fentanyl. I'm just providing the crack.
Throwing crack on people, dousing them with fire extinguishers, throwing potatoes at people. Like, he's a menace.
This will affect your tip.
Material. Just stealing Dave Chappelle material. I'm gonna sprinkle some crack on him.
Oh, man. Well, we're getting close to the end, fellas. Is there anything else we need to talk to Mo about before we get out of here, Jacob?
Not really, man. Just that we're very excited to have you back yet again. The door is always open for you to come back as many times as you want this year. And I'm very excited to see what you're going to do with the rotisserie chicken I send you.
Have you already? Well, you didn't like overnight this bitch, did you? What am I getting
No,
like food poisoning?
No, you'll get it. I'll get you your chicken.
He put it in the
All
mail before Christmas, so it should be there in the next couple of days.
Yeah, but yeah. I did standard business days, though. I'm not made them up.
Oh, yeah. I was what happened to Mo in 2024? Well, he was trying to get on Fallon until he died of salmonella.
Look, this is funny. Mo's called me 2 or 3 times here recently, and the first couple times were very very genuine calls. And he makes fun of me on this show, but he called me to tell me how funny I was, and I was like, "Oh, thank you. That means so much to me." You don't see this on the episode.
You know me. I never fuck with comedy. I'm like, if somebody's funny, I'm gonna tell them they're funny. If they're not funny, get the hell away from me. And
100%.
I had to let you know you did a great job that night. You had a great set. Those 2 white guys that got kicked out at the beginning of my set, they're like, "He was the only funny dude before you." Like, get out.
I was like, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Get the fuck out of here, you drunk.
But Mo's a very genuine, supportive person. I want everyone to know that. Probably the most supportive headliner I've ever worked with. He called me again a 3rd time asking to make sure that I didn't actually put a rotisserie chicken in the mail for him.
Yeah, okay, let me explain. Because he emails me like, by the way, you won the contest and I'm going to send you a chicken. That's what he said to me. I'm going to send you a rotisserie chicken. And it didn't even hit me until like a day later. I'm like, is this motherfucker going to send me one in the mail? What is he doing?
To be fair, Mo, I don't blame you because Jacob seems like the kind of guy that would be dumb enough to do something like that. And because when we thought of this, I was the one that told Jacob because he was wondering how we were going to do this. And I was like, why don't we just DoorDash it to whoever wins?
It was Jason's idea.
And he was like, oh, I didn't even think of that. I'm like, what, were you just going to fucking mail it to him? Like, what are you going to do?
I was legit concerned. It was like I was legit concerned because I'm like I had just come in the house from somewhere and I was looking through the mail. I'm like, is this motherfucker gonna try to send me a chicken through the mail?
You get a box in the mail and it's like leaking chicken juice out of it.
Just smells like death. It's like the guy delivering is like, "Sir, I'm so sorry. I don't think your pet made the trip."
I was seriously concerned for. I mean, I ran in my house and like, guess that, like, dude, are y'all sending me a chicken in the mail? What are you talking about?
Completely justifiable, Mo. Like, I don't blame you for thinking that.
I should have, just for the meme.
Dude, you would probably get arrested for sending like toxic material through the mail.
That's all right. It'll go into our headliners episode.
Oh my god!
Local hack comedian arrested for trying to mail a rotisserie chicken.
That hurt me so bad because I was just really because y'all didn't say what's your address. Let me do that something. I just said, and we're gonna send you a chicken. That was the email. You won, and we're gonna send you a chicken. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell are you telling me?
Oh my god, I needed these laughs tonight, guys. Thank you for making me laugh.
Y'all, I love you guys. Y'all are so ridiculous.
My
I love
cheeks
y'all
hurt.
completely.
I love
We
it
love
when
you
you're
too,
on,
man.
Mo, because my freaking cheeks hurt right now from laughing.
I need everybody on this live who on Patreon to subscribe to my OnlyFans account. It's MoAlexander, MoAlexander. It's on OnlyFans.
Yeah, go to Linktree, Linktree/MoAlexander. That'll take you everywhere.
Linktree/MoAlexander. I put everything because I'm putting all the possum videos on. I'm putting all the possum videos on my OnlyFans account. That's what I'm
What are
putting.
you doing to the possums, Mo?
The first one is me reading.
Tootie.
The first one is up there right now. Honest to God, is me reading a bedtime story to Poncho call. Oh, there's a possum in my shoe. I swear to God, I'm not making it up. I'm reading a bedtime story to Poncho called "There's a possum in my shoe."
Oh my god.
And there's a funny outtake that I need to post. Too. Like I'm reading a story, and he just pops out of his little bed and falls off the couch. Falls off the couch. He just goes, "Hey," and then pump. And I'm reading the story, and I'm like, "Cut." Just do that. It's real.
He's on OnlyFans, Tootie Raw in that thing.
Y'all are so stupid.
Oh god. Man. All right. Get my brain back in order. Mo, anything else you want to drop before we get out of here tonight?
Just follow me everywhere you can, people. Do me that one favor, because comedy all is about how many thousands of people I have following me on my page, and so please follow my Instagram, my TikTok, everywhere you say the words Mo Alexander in comedy. Just follow me there, and so when I come to your town, you'll know I'm coming to your town because I'll make a video, and then we can all hang out, and you can see the stupidity that these people talk about all the time when hanging out with me.
Fantastic. Jacob, what you got coming up?
Man, we've got big things going on for the podcast in 2024, man. We've got a lot of big plans. We're going to start trying to do our own live shows here soon. So, hey, if there's any venues that want to host the Open Micers Boys, you know that we know a lot of cool people in comedy, and a lot of those people have asked us, hey, where can I do comedy in Mississippi? And we've had to sadly tell them pretty much nowhere, bud.
Yeah.
So that's all fixing to change. We're going to get into the live comedy game. We're going to have a lot of fun guests on in 2024. And yeah, man, get into our Patreon to get that extra content every single month.
And I just dropped an open rant the other day. I went to the post office and got pissed off. So go check out my open rant if you're a Patreon subscriber.
Mail on the rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
They wouldn't take it.
Yeah, they wouldn't mail it, man. I don't know what happened. They're just like, you can't mail a chicken through the mail. And so I really tried, but they wouldn't let me do it. But no, there's an open rant on the Patreon, so go be a Patreon subscriber of the show, patreon.com/OpenMicersPodcast. Jacob, is that it? Is that everything?
Yes.
Mo, thank you again for coming on, man, and congratulations for being the 2023 Open Micers Guest of the Year, sir. There we.
Thank you for having me and making it possible for me to be your winner. I appreciate you both. Thank you so much.
Now you got
More
one more
important than
year
Heart of the City.
you got one more year to kill it again and see if you can make it. See if you can keep. If you do, we'll maybe give you a belt next year if you can win
There
two
you
in
go.
a row. We'll get you.
I want a belt for my rotisserie chicken. That's what I want.
We'll make a wrestling belt with a rotisserie chicken right on the front of it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it right there. That has to happen. That has to happen right there.
Awesome. Well, if you want to email us, you can email us at openmicerspodcast@gmail.com. Go to Linktree/OpenMicersPodcast. That takes you everywhere you need to go. Go to OpenMicers.com. That's our website where you can look at all the blog posts and all that kind of cool stuff. And BRez.com, BRezCoffeeCo.com. Use the code OMPodcast for 10% off your order. And we will see you guys next week.
Her rap name would be Boosie Fat Ass.
Yeah. All right. So thank you guys for watching on YouTube. And we love you guys. And we will see